Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How are you, students? Today we will study satellite, weightlessness in satellite, artificial satellite, nature satellites. Lecture number 24, subject physics. What is a satellite? A satellite is any object that orbit or revolve around another object. For example, the moon is a natural satellite of Earth. Moon is the natural. Any object rotating which rotate around another object is called a satellite. Is called a satellite. The Earth is rotating around the sun, so it's the natural satellite of the sun. The Earth and the Moon are the natural satellites. An example of a man-made satellite is the Hubble Space Telescope. Man-made satellites are called artificial satellite. Each of these satellites has many parts, but two common parts of all satellites are called the payload and the bus. These are the common parts. The payload for a satellite is all the equipments a satellite needs to do its job. To do its job, the equipments needed for a satellite is called payload. This can be include antennas, cameras, radars, and electronics. The payload is different for every satellite according to the requirement of the satellite. The bus is the part of the satellite that carries the payload and all its equipments into space. It holds the satellite's parts together and provides electrical power, computer, and propulsion to the spacecraft. The bus also contains equipments that allows the satellites to communicate with the Earth. So two parts, payload and bus. Bus is the carrier and payload is the equipments that satellites needs to do its job. Artificial satellite. Man-made satellite is called artificial satellite. Some example are weather satellite GOES, communication satellite ENIAC, communication satellite, navigation satellite GPS, scientific satellite TERIERS, and military satellite MILSTAR. Military satellite, scientific satellite research work, navigation satellite, communication satellite, and GOES is a weather satellite, weather forecasting. Military satellite. Artificial satellites are used to study the Earth, other planets, to help us to communicate and even to observe the distant universe. Satellite can even have people in them, like the International Space Station and the Space Shuttle. This is an example of a satellite. It has two parts, transmitter and transmitting antenna, solar panel, and receiver and receiving antenna. Receiver and receiver antenna, receiving part, transmitting part, and solar panel provide power to the satellite. Destination, ground station, destination at the ground, the station at which waves are originated. So it sends to the satellite, it sends signals to satellite, and satellite directed the signals to the destination. Critical velocity. Critical velocity is the minimum velocity given to a satellite. So the minimum velocity given to a satellite or the minimum velocity required to a satellite to put a satellite into the orbit and called critical velocity. The higher the satellite, the slower will be the required speed and longer it will take to complete one revolution around the Earth. Close orbiting satellites orbit the Earth at a height of about 400 meters. So the closest one is the at a height of 400 meters. Now, AC is equal to V square divided by R. V square is equal to GR. A is equal to G. So V is equal to GR. We have the radius, we have the value of G. You can calculate the velocity of a satellite in the orbit. To put a satellite into the orbit, the minimum velocity to put a satellite into the orbit is 7.9 kilometer per second. This is the minimum value. Artificial satellite. An artificial satellite is a man object. Put in man-made satellite is called artificial satellite. For example, they orbit around the Earth and other planets, moons. They remain in orbit by a gravitational force, provide the necessary centripetal force. They all take different. They are different types. They all take different types of orbit depend upon their purpose. They include different instruments depending upon their purpose. All include some sort of communication devices to communicate with the Earth and some sort of device to allow it to power itself. Solar panel, transmitter, receiver. This is the other application. They record changes in Earth and its atmosphere. It helps to transfer telephone calls over the oceans. They also orbited the moon, the sun, asteroid, and the planet. Such satellites mainly gather information about the bodies they orbit. It helps support military activities. It helps monitor crops and other resources. Artificial satellite. Gathered information about the bodies. The word first satellite. Artificial satellite is manufactured that they continuously orbit the Earth or some other space body. Name of artificial satellite. Artificial satellite, scientific research satellite, weather satellite, Earth observing satellite, navigation satellite, communication satellite, military satellite. Now artificial satellite. There are two types of artificial satellite. Polar satellite, geostationary satellite. Their orbit passes over both poles. Their orbit passes over both poles. Geostationary, orbit above equator, staying above the same point on the Earth. This is the first point. This is the first point, this one. This is the second point. Satellite are never visible in photos taken from the ISS. This means satellite and even ISS don't exist. Satellites are not visible in the same reason why cars on the surface are not visible. Fact, satellites are not visible at the same reason why cars are on the Earth on the surface are not visible is 2018. The average distance from the ISS to the closest satellite is 304 kilometers. The ISS is 400 kilometers above surface, Earth's surface. We cannot even see cars from a flight 11 kilometers. This in feet above the ground. We cannot rule out satellite to appear in photos taken from the ISS, but it would be an extraordinary occurrence when they are visible. They would be indistinguishable from stars. Types of artificial satellite. Research satellite measure fundamental properties of outer space. Weather satellite help scientists study weather pattern and forecast the weather. Give information about the weather condition used for research work, used for communication, provide a worldwide link of radio, telephone, and television. Navigation satellite are mainly intended to help determine the position of aircraft, ships, and submarines with great accuracy. Earth observation satellite are used to map and monitor our planet's resources in ever-changing chemical life changes. Geostationary satellite. Look at you. A geostationary satellite is an Earth orbiting satellite placed at an altitude of approximately 35,800 kilometer. 35,800 kilometer. 22,000. This is in kilometer. This is in miles. Directly over the equator that revolves the same direction the Earth rotates. Earth is rotating in this direction. This is rotating with the Earth. This is the area passing the satellite. It rotates with a velocity to synchronize its rotation with the rotation of Earth. Here, if you can see, this side is passing. If you can see, this side is rotating with the Earth. The Earth is rotating with this satellite. And this satellite is rotating with this side. This with this satellite. The Earth is so the time in which Earth complete one rotation, the satellite also complete one rotation. Now, real weight and apparent weight. Apparent weight. Apparent weight, real actual weight. Force of Earth, gravity on an object. The actual weight of a body is called real weight, which is equal to W is equal to mg. This is the actual weight. Gravitational force on an object. Apparent weight. Reading on a spring scale. When object is placed, this is reading of a scale called apparent weight. Now, different cases we will do in this here. Weight of an object is the gravitational pull of Earth on the object, and apparent weight is the reading. Now, first when the first case, case A, first case, when both are in rest, weight of an object will be equal to the apparent weight. Tension in a string and weight tension in a string is the apparent weight, and W is the actual weight. Both are equal. Now the second case, when the lift is moving upward with an acceleration A, you will feel your weight more as compared to your actual weight. So the body is moving in the upward direction. So net force on the body is equal to 10 T minus W. T minus W. Weight of the body is acting in the downward direction. Tension in the string is on the body. Weight is acting in the downward direction, and it is attached with string. The tension in the string is acting in the upward direction. So the body is moving in the upward direction now. So if net force will be equal to T minus W, it will oppose. So T is equal to, net force is equal to MA plus W. So this is the apparent weight. So you will feel your weight more by a factor MA as compared to the actual weight. So you feel your weight more. This is the relation. The object will then weigh more than its real weight by an amount MA. When the lift is moving downward, so net force will be equal to, moving in the downward direction, W minus T. Tension is less, so the body is moving in the downward direction. So T is equal to, T is shifted to this side. T is equal to MA plus W. MA minus, I will write again. Now, if net force when the body is moving in the downward direction, weight is greater, so W minus T. So if net force is equal to MA is equal to W minus T, T is equal to W minus MA. It is shifted to this side and T is shifted to that side. So you will feel your weight less by this factor. So apparent weight is less than the actual weight. Real weight is less than the real weight. W is greater. This weight is real, it will be greater than the apparent weight. Yes, when the lift falls freely. So whether you take this condition or you take this condition does not matter. T is equal to W minus MA. When body is falling freely, then A will be equal to G. So W is equal to mg minus m, A is equal to G. So the body will be in the state of weightlessness. The body will be in the state of weightlessness. So the scale will show 0 scale reading. Now, case A. When body is in rest, satellite is in rest, then tension, real weight and apparent weight will be equal. When body is moving in the upward direction, B case, body is moving in upward direction, then net force is equal to T minus W. Because T is upward, T is greater, so you will do subtraction from T. So T is lifted here, W is shifted on that side, plus for net force you will write MA. So T is equal to MA plus W. So the apparent weight will be more than the real weight by a factor MA. Now case C. When the body is moving in the downward direction, then downward direction, so weight is greater, so W minus T. If net is equal to this one, you will subtract this force from the greater one. MA is equal to W minus T. So T is equal to W plus T is shifted to this side, become positive, and you will write W minus MA. You will feel your weight less by a factor MA. Now, I will write this relation again. T W minus MA. For freely, if a body is falling freely, if you cut the string, T will be equal to, apparent weight will be equal to mg minus mg. This will become 0. So T will become 0. So when a body is falling with an acceleration equal to the gravitational acceleration, the body will be in the state of weightlessness. The body will be in the state of weightlessness. Now, difference between real weight and apparent weight. The weight of an object is the force of gravity on the object. If you are hanging from a roof, your sensation of weight is due to the tension force pulling up on you. The force exerted on you with the help of string. If you measure your weight in an elevator, will it be the same as your normal weight? If in rest, yes. If moving upward, I will feel my weight more. If moving downward, I will feel my weight less. Three answer. Yes, I will feel yes. I will feel my weight equal to my I will feel the weight whose value is equal to the real weight. And when it is moving upward, I will feel my weight which is greater than my weight. I will feel greater weight. If it is moving downward, I will feel my weight less. If I am falling freely, I will not feel my weight. Now orbital velocity. We already done this topic. Only I will read. Orbital velocity is the velocity at which a body revolves around the Earth object. Object that travels in the uniform circular motion around the Earth are called to be in the orbit. The velocity of this orbit depends on distance between object and the center of Earth. The velocity is usually given the name of is usually given to artificial satellite so that it revolves around any particular planets. First, orbital velocity is equal to v is equal to gm divided by r square root, where g is gravitational constant, m is the mass of the body at the mass of the body at center of Earth, on the surface of at the center. R is the radius. Velocity is unit of velocity is meter per second. Unit of velocity is meter per second. Here I will write the relation for orbital velocity which we already derived in lecture number 23 divided by r. This is for orbital velocity. Now we know that s is equal to vt. V is equal to s divided by t. When s is equal to the circumference, one complete rotation, then t will be equal to the time period. So v orbital will be equal to 2 pi r divided by time period. So comparing these two equations, 2 pi r divided by t is equal to gmm divided by r. Squaring 4 pi square r square divided by t square is equal to gm divided by r. Now I will write here. Remember 4 pi square r square, 4 pi square r square divided by t is equal to this. 4 pi square r square t square is equal to gm divided by r. Now what we have derived? 4 pi square r square divided by t square is equal to gm divided by r. So calculate the value of r now. This r is multiplied with this, it will become r cube will be equal to gm divided by 4 pi square. Here we will get t square. So r cube will be equal to cube root. R cube is equal to gm t square divided by 4 pi square and taking the cube root. These three will be cancelled by taking cube root. So r is equal to gm t square divided by 4 pi square whole power 1 by 3. It will give you the orbit of geostationary satellite, which is a 4.23 cross 10 raised to power 4 kilometer. G you know, M you can know, T is 24R, 4 pi is known, so you can calculate the value of G also. You can calculate the radius of geostationary orbit. Now, I will do calculation for artificial gravity, for the frequency of artificial gravity. As we know that AC is equal to V square divided by R. So in place of A, we will write G. G is equal to V square divided by R. G is equal to V square divided by R. Now, G is equal to R square omega square. We put the value of this one and R. So G is equal to R omega square. This is one relation. Now, G is equal to R, and in place of omega we will write 2 pi divided by T whole square. 2 pi divided by T whole square. Now, this is the relation. Remember this equation. Write omega. Omega is equal to 2 pi divided by T. 2 pi divided by T will be equal to 2 pi, and 1 by T is equal to F. 1 by T is equal to F. So G is equal to R, and G is equal to, take the value of G from here. In place of R you will write R, and in place of omega you will write this value 2 pi F. So write 2 pi whole square 4 pi square R F square. So by simplifying you can get F is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi under root G by R. I will do again. As we know that AC is equal to V square divided by R. V is equal to RG. In place of this we will write G. V square. V square is equal to R square omega square RG. You can do in any way. Cancel R, in place of omega 2 pi T whole square divided by G. So here we will write R 4 pi square divided by T square is equal to G. So T square is equal to 4 pi square R divided by G. So T is equal to 2 pi under root R by G. This is the value of T. So frequency is 1 by T. So you will write 1 divided by 2 pi under root G by R. We already done in the previous lecture. Thank you, students. Allah Hafiz. In next coming lecture, we will do the numericals.